Today, everyone, we're going to be talking about will Kawhi Leonard sign with the Warriors. Now, we're going to talk about why the Warriors would want to do this, but first, we talked about Pascal Siakam being potentially traded. Now, a lot of you guys are like, no, that's not going to happen, but clearly there's a bunch of rumors by, good sources, These weren't any just, shady sources. These were, The Athletic. They were leaking that stuff. And there's a lot of great reporters and insiders that work with that company. So, yeah, man, it was really rumored that Pascal Siakam will be traded there, and, it's still being rumored that he will be traded there. But clearly, the Warriors are in win-now mode, Yeah, Steph Curry, he's getting older every single year, He's 32. He's getting older. You got Klay Thompson, he's getting older as well, and he's been injured. The Warriors are in win now. Draymond Green, he's getting older. They need that third star, you know what I mean? Maybe they sign someone like Kawhi Leonard, he becomes their second star. Maybe he becomes the first option, second option. Personally, I think Curry is always going to be the first option on this team now. And I think Curry is going to retire on this team. I think Curry is going to be the first option on the Warriors until he retires. Well, maybe the last couple of years he won't be the first option because he's going to be old and be a bum. But you guys get the point. The Warriors want to win now. Curry's going to be the first option. They need another star. Personally, I'm not a huge Warriors fan. I'm not a Warriors fan. I'm a Knicks fan. You know what I mean? I love watching Warriors basketball, but I'm not a Warriors fan. Personally, I think the Warriors would love to try to sign a guy like Kawhi Leonard. I think he would fit the team extremely well because Kawhi Leonard is a great defender. He can shoot the ball pretty well, He's just a superstar. I think you can sign any superstar. That would be crazy. He is the biggest name in free agency behind Chris Paul, But the Warriors would never want to sign Chris Paul. There's also Kyle Lowry. The free agency class is very questionable. It's not good. You look at the last couple of years, free agency was super hype going into free agency, but a lot of players sign their extensions. You know what I mean? So there's not a lot of big names in free agency besides Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, man, I'm probably missing one player out there, but it's really not that exciting. Personally, I said earlier in the Pascal Siakam trade video, I said they need to upgrade their bench if they do decide to trade for someone like Pascal Siakam. I think they should focus more on filling out their roster, signing someone like Duncan Robinson. He's looking for right around $20 million a year. I don't know if the Warriors have that cap space. I'm guessing not because they have a lot of money going to Draymond, Klay, and Curry. And yeah, man, they should get players similar to Duncan Robinson. A 3-and-D guy. He's not the best defender, but he can shoot three-pointers. Very versatile. So, yeah, man, that's what I think the Warriors should do. Now, I'm going to talk from the perspective of Kawhi Leonard. Why would Kawhi Leonard want to do this? I don't know how much he's going to want to, honestly. I think Kawhi Leonard likes being that star player. I think he likes being the first option, and I think he's not going to be the first option on the Warriors. I really don't think that, and I think Kawhi Leonard is one of those players that it's I want to be the number one option, and I don't want to just get a ring from just being on a very good team. I want to be the reason that team is very good. You can look back to the Spurs, after Tim Duncan retired, That was a solid roster, but Kawhi was the reason that roster was very good. And if he didn't get injured from Zaza Pachulia, that team could have went far. That Spurs team could have went far, actually. And I think that's the nature of Kawhi Leonard. And, look on Toronto. He won. And now look on the Clippers. He's been injured these playoffs. That's every player right now has been injured, it seems like, in this playoffs. But that is Kawhi Leonard. He is the person who wants to be the number one option and be the reason that team is very good. Now, he does have Paul George, and Paul George is a very good player. But Kawhi Leonard is still the number one option. Everyone on the Clippers roster, Paul George himself even knows that I'm the second option. Kawhi, you're the first option. So I don't think Kawhi would actually want to sign with the Warriors. Sadly, I don't know, man. I think it would be great. I think Kawhi signing with the Warriors, I don't think they would be the automatic, easy sweep through every single team in the finals. But I think they would definitely be the favorites. But, you have teams like the Lakers, they could pick up guys and just be healthy next season. They'll be a great team. You have the Suns going off right now. Jazz are a very good roster. Clippers are a good team. Even if they lose Kawhi, they'll be a solid team. Paul George will go back to Indiana Pacers. Paul George. The West will still be very, very contested if Kawhi does go to the Warriors. In my opinion, I think it would be very contested. You got the Mavs getting better and better. Maybe they pick up a player like DeMar DeRozan. I think that DeMar DeRozan should go to the Mavs, in my opinion. But yeah, man, this is my thoughts on all of this. I think even if Kawhi does sign with the Warriors, the West is still going to be very contested. I don't think Kawhi would want to sign with the Warriors, and I think it would be cool if Kawhi does sign with the Warriors. The Warriors are going to be definitely a very good team if they pick up that next star player next year. If they don't pick up a star player, and Klay Thompson is going to be healthy after a month or two into the next season, he's going to be starting to play games and all that stuff, load management, that sort of thing. I don't think they'll be the favorites to win the West if they don't pick up that star. You know what I mean, guys? I'm not saying that they couldn't go to the finals next year. I just don't pick them as a favorites, and I personally think they're going to make a big move. This free agency, they're gonna make a big move. They're going to. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. This is my rant to you guys about the Warriors and Kawhi Leonard signing with them. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new to this channel. Have a great day, everyone. Peace out. Bye, guys.